O budgeteth, thy dreadful words. Thy turneth man's core. Thy changeth man's humor. I banish thee through thy might of the woods. Enough of my silliness. I got carried away by my inner Shakespeare. I know what you're thinking and you have the right to get mad at me for making you uncomfortable. For crossing that gray line, money. The truth is, we naturally indulge in this activity all the time without realizing it. Let me ask you a question. What are the things we usually do before going to the grocery store to buy stuff? I will give you 5 seconds to think about the answer. Answer: we usually check our bank account balance, check the grocery list, check the grocery store website for deals or coupons from their flyer, calculate our expected price for them groceries and head to the store to purchase the goods. So also should we budget for our educational future? Hi, it's the Outsider, and in today's video, I would provide you with some information you need to help you budget for college. I do believe the greatest approach to plan for unexpected expenses, steering clear of pitfalls, and attaining financial freedom is to determine how much it will cost to educate yourself before embarking on the educational journey. With tuition skyrocketing to absurd levels and dreadful news on student loans, you might be thinking to yourself, is college still worth it? The answer is an eye-watering yes. According to Holland's 2025, college remains as the best way to secure a good job and a comfortable salary. Having a college degree presents you with great benefits and peaks. College Raptor staff, 2025, found that college degree serves as a foundation for a faster pay raise. It qualifies you to earn certifications that help fast-track your career. How do we budget for it? What are some things to look for before attending our favorite college? Well, before you pull up the spreadsheet, calculators, notepad and pencils or pen, you need to estimate the actual cost to attend your favorite college per year. Such cost is referred to as cost of attendance, COA, and it is different from the cost of tuition and fees you see on the website. According to Big Future, 2025, cost of attendance, sticker price, is the maximum amount of money a college costs to attend for 1 year. Welding, 2025, found that in 2024 to 2025, the average cost of college at a 4-year school was roughly $30,000 at in-state public college, $49,000 for out-of-state public college and $63,000 at private colleges. Reference Table 1 to learn more. What makes up the COA? The COA is made up of 2 expenses, direct and indirect cost. Direct costs are the cost you pay to the institution. Think of it as a monthly cell phone bill. Whether you use more or less of the service, you still pay the same amount. It's made up of tuition and fees, housing, and meal plan. According to Welding, 2025, in 2024 to 2025, the average tuition for state residents at a public university was around $11,600 and $43,350 for private non-profit. She, 2025, also found that in 2024 to 2025, the average cost of on-campus housing, room, and a meal plan board were $13,310 at a public 4 years and $15,250 at a private non-profit 4 years. Indirect costs are educational costs you can manage. You don't need to pay them to the institution. It's made up of textbooks, transportation, dorm furnishing and other personal expenses. According to Welding, 2025, in 2024 to 2025, college students' transportation costs ranged from roughly $1,150 to $2,000. She, 2025, also found that students at 4-year colleges spend an average of $1,290 on course materials and other supplies. What factors affect the cost of attendance? 2 biggest factors that affect COA are tuition and location of the college you attend. According to Welding, 2025, tuition and fees make up the majority of cost of attendance. Welding, 2025, also found that colleges in Northeast State had the highest average tuition for state residents at a 4-year public college. Finally, Welding, 2025, found that non-resident students should expect to pay an extra $25,000 in tuition alone in states such as California, Michigan, and Washington, D.C. Once you determine the cost of attendance, you need to determine the total amount you will actually pay after deducting grants and scholarships. Such cost is referred to as net price of college, and it's the amount you should expect to pay out of pocket. According to College Raptor staff, 2025, you don't need to borrow the fully published cost, just borrow enough to cover the net cost. Reference Table 2 and 3 to learn more. Tables 2 and 3 both illustrate the different types of cost for different colleges compared to the net price. Table 2, in 2024 to 2025, we could see a big difference in cost between COA, $29,910, and the net cost, $20,780. A quick math yields a difference of $9,130 saved by financial aid and scholarship. Table 3, in 2024 to 2025, we could see a big difference in cost between COA, $62,990, and the net cost, $36,150. A quick math yields a difference of $26,840 saved by financial aid and scholarship. The budget checklist. Now that we have a great understanding of the cost we can expect to pay when educating ourselves, it's time we budget and crank the numbers. Step 1. Visit the website of your favorite college. Gather the necessary resources needed to create the budget. This includes tuition, fees, housing, food, books and materials, personal expenses and financial aid and scholarship data. Note, most schools will have an estimated COA published on their website for a particular year. Just use those numbers in your budget and verify its accuracy. Step 2. Using available budgeting tools such as budgeting apps, Excel spreadsheet or Google Sheets, categorize this data into direct cost, indirect cost and scholarship/aid. Step 3. Calculate the cost of attendance by adding both direct and indirect cost. Step 4. Calculate the net price by subtracting scholarship/aid from COA. Step 5. To estimate the cost for the entire school year, multiply the net cost by the number of school years. Step 6. Make sure to factor in an extra 5 to 10% buffer to the net price to account for inflation and potential tuition increase.